yeah, I actually should turn my microphone on. We never thought this. We never thought the train, the flipping train VTuber was gonna be late for a stream. That was like almost. You know, I should have just been late for my debut, because then that would have kind of like just got you guys used to go, oh, she's a train VTuber, she's a train, she's a tank engine, of course she's going to be late for everything. And I'm so sorry, I do not know what's gone on there. It's like YouTube Studio and my streaming program just didn't really want to talk to each other, and then I kept flipping putting it as unlisted for some reason, or it was automatically, as I keep doing that like to test streams. So just checking, is everything okay? Is my mic okay? Thank you for that. I think yeah, it can be loud. I'll turn it down a bit. So the more I turn it up for the what's it called, for the card, but I need to turn it down. So yeah. So sorry, first off, I actually have delayed this stream multiple times today, and yeah, sorry for that. I'm actually just going to move my chat up a bit. You can see it a bit better there. Yeah, it's been a bit of a chaotic day here in the United Kingdom. Our Prime Minister out of nowhere has just decided to cancel Christmas. Literally, he just out of nowhere said, he literally 2 days ago he was like, nope, I'm not cancelling Christmas. And yeah, he just turned around and said, Christmas is cancelled. Literally, because I was lucky, I went to town today, and I bought my mother's Christmas gift, which I really wanted to buy her. I bought something really nice. I won't tell you guys because I don't want her or you guys to know before she knows. So yeah, but literally just the Byron has turned around and said Christmas is cancelled, everything is shopping, and yeah, he's as bad as Dr. Beeching. He definitely is. Right, so today we are playing Sonic the Hedgehog 1, the original Sonic. Yeah, it's weird because I'm actually playing this on a Super Nintendo controller, which is weird because that's all I got connected up. But it's okay, but it just felt really weird playing Sonic 1 on a Super Nintendo controller. So let's get ahead. So, right, don't worry, I've just set it here. I'm just about to load up the game. Oh god, that noise. Sonic Team presents Sonic the Hedgehog. So when I was a kid, I actually never had a Mega Drive. I had a Super Nintendo, and I had one friend who had a NES, the original, the older one. Aha! And I had another friend who was obsessed with Sonic. So I got to play, and he literally had everything. I think he like had the Game Gear. So I remember like playing stuff like Sonic Drift on like the Game Gear as a child at his place. And it was just all these Sonic games. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that, guys. Ah! I picked the worst possible time. Oh. I literally... Oh no, I picked the worst possible time. I have no idea why the screen did that. I'm so sorry, everyone. But literally, I just dominated on the first level. Oh, I know why it did that, because I made the screen bigger. Oh, wow, this is challenging now. Yeah, for you guys who missed it, oh yeah, I can't spin. I keep forgetting that you can't spin dash in Sonic 1. You can, like, in the remasters, and even that god awful like game GBA version they made, you can use the spin dash or you can turn it on. So just being careful. So he's trying to get to the top of the level. But I just keep forgetting, so it's always weird when you're playing Sonic 1. That I didn't get enough for the special stage. When you play Sonic 1, it's just really weird when you go to spin dash. And you can't spin dash. So, growing up, I only really sort of got to... Sonic was like... Of course, I watched the cartoons. Like, in the UK, I think... what's they called? Channel 4 showed Sonic the original, the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. And they also showed Sat AM. Oh, yes, I got the power up. They showed both them, and I think they at least showed the Adventures of on the children's channel. Oh no. Oh no. They showed it on the children's channel. Yeah, so I have... but the weird thing is I think Sonic Underground got shown on ITV. Oh! It got shown on Digging It, I think, of all places. It got shown on Digging It. Which is weird. I think somehow by that point Disney had somehow had rights to Sonic. Because I do know Sonic actually was meetable at a Disney park at one point. He was meetable at Epcot in the 90s. Him and Knuckles, I believe you could meet at Epcot for a very brief time. Which is awesome. I'd have loved to have gone. And there was like a whole like Sega experience there. But unfortunately, of course, it is long gone. But the thing is, Sonic was humongous in this country. It's to the point where there literally was a Sonic theme park. Oh, here we go. Done. There was actually a Sega World. So technically it wasn't just Sonic. It was a Sega theme park. And I think Sega actually had a load of sort of mini theme parks all over. I know the last one to shut that was definitely theirs, I think was in Southampton. Yes, I beat him. It was in Southampton there was a Sonic. There used to be one at Oriental City. That was the last time I remember going to one. But yeah, in central London there was this massive Sega theme park called Sega World. And yeah, it was just like really awesome. Oh, I thought I was gonna die. Already died once. So yeah, it was like a massive... But the thing is, I only ever went there once when I was very little. And I don't remember there being a lot of actually... The only Sonic things that I really remember being there was they had a copy of Sega Sonic Arcade. And a copy of Sonic the Fighters. Which, as a kid, I didn't even know, like, both these games even existed. So, like, blew my mind that there was this random Sonic, like, arcade game, fighting game, and this other really weird game. So, Sonic, Sega Sonic, literally what happens is you have, like, a little spin ball, and you can pick one of 3 characters, and that's where Raid of Flying Squirrel and Mighty Armadillo came from. So you could play as those two. That shows you how early this was, because Tails and Knuckles hadn't even been like invented yet. That they had to invent these other two random characters to be like Sonic's like friends, essentially. Sonic had no friends at this time. I'm trying to remember this bit. It's like, yeah. It's like, I just realised it sort of glitches. It thinks you're still at an edge when you're not. It's like, whoa, slow down, Sonic. So yeah, so they had these two obscure Sonic arcade machines. There was a shame they had like no. Ah. What? Okay, that was weird. I thought that was an insta kill. So yeah, it was just this weird arcade, and it had these two Sonic games. I mean, it had loads of other like amazing games. Like I remember having Bubble Bubble 2 and stuff like that, and it was just awesome. The rides were cool, but they had like nothing to do with like Sega. So you'd think, oh wow, they'd have like a Sonic ride, they'd have like a Streets of Rage ride, you know, they'd have an auto. No, nothing to do with any of them. It was all like original IPs. The only ride I actually, no, I lie. Ah, fudge. The only ride I can remember was this sort of ghost house ride, and you sort of went through it, and it was like these beasts or something were attacking you, and it was like, so you're just going through it, and at the end, this like they put you on this train, so it's like a walkthrough for most of it, and then just all I remember is you got to the end of this thing, and you can sort of heal the beast, and then someone's like, "Oh no! Like the light like kills the beasts." And it was just such a corny thing, but I just remember it. I remember being really scared. See, as a kid, I was really scared of the most stupidest things. Like literally, one thing I was scared of was Thomas the Tank Engine. Any episode a character sort of had a crash, I would just be like, nope, not watching this episode. Not watching this episode. And I'd just be like, oh no, like, I can't watch it. Thomas has a crush in this episode. I don't know, I was just like really wussy kid. So yeah, I just remember being really scared of this thing, but just now I think back of it, like this ride must have been so corny. But the sad thing is I can't find, like, I think I've like found one image of it. Oh. And I'm like, I just want to see a video to see what this ride was like. See, if it was as terrifying as I remember. There's a lot of platforming in the first Sonic. I think that's what people forget, that really, only really the first level there's lots of running. It's almost like people went, wow, I really love that first level. And they went, okay guys, that's what we're going to base this entire franchise around for the rest of the franchise. Because I know a lot of these other levels, there's so much platforming, and like, this really does feel more like a Mario game than a Sonic game right now. There's like no speed. There we go. Michael Bay should never make a Thomas movie. Well, apparently there was going to be another Thomas movie. It even had to the point it had a trailer released and everything, and it just never came to be. I think it's out there somewhere. It was like meant to be some weird World War II story, and I mean, it looks better than Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Even though Thomas and the Magic Railroad is one of those movies, I've not seen the whole thing, but it just looks like it's just kind of a humongous fun train wreck. Ooh, train wreck to watch. Just like, wow, this game says so much about speed right now. Wow, look at how fast Sonic is going. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, that was a bit too close. But... okay, speed now. Speed now. Speed now. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, faster. Oh yeah, that's another interesting thing about, I guess, another UK Sonic fact here. maybe make that a thing. UK Sonic facts. When Sonic X aired in this country, this is the weird thing. As it's in Europe, of course, they aired the anime dubbed. But this was the weird thing. Of course, we all remember Sonic X for its meme-worthy opening title, Gotta Go Fast. Which I will say is actually, even though I do freaking love the Japanese... Oh no! No! Oh no! Ah! Ah! I was about to... Literally, Sonic X aired, but when it aired, for whatever reason, as we were in like the or Europe, they didn't want to have to dub "Gotta Go Fast" into like every other language, so they totally swapped out the opening titles for just this really generic song of this woman just going Sonic X, Sonic, Sonic X, Sonic X, and it was just like, okay, so you think, oh, okay, so they just never used the Gotta Go Fast for song. This is the weird thing. They did in the flipping ending titles. They still flipping used the song. Whoa, I found a secret path. Do I try to remember? Can I get out here? No, I don't think I can. I think I've got to go back here and... Yeah, you go back. But hey, I got a 1-up. I almost died. Try to get some of my rings back. Watch how I waste that 1-up I got. Like the game just doesn't know what to do there. It's like, dude, you're just broken the game so hard. Oh yeah, it's a funny story today. Oh, what stand from JoJo do I want? Ooh, I guess to make my streams on time, I just have a stand that if a stream is late, it just the stand will just go back in time and make like whatever technical fault it was that like caused the stream to be late to now be on time. It just goes back, like, had no other use. You can't like go, oh no, someone died. You go, no, I can't do that. He's like, the only reason he'll go back in time is like, oh no, my stream is late. Like a really selfish reason. Ah! So this is the thing I hate about Sonic 1 is if you die, you go right back to the start. So you kids today don't realise. So now you can actually watch me just smash through this level. See, I'm one of these fans. I have been to every... Oh no. I have been to all but one of every Summer of Sonic. Summer of Sonic is, or it still is, I think they're still technically running a UK Sonic convention. And this shows you how great this fan base is. So you think, oh, it's just one franchise. Like, of course, there's like anime conventions, there's video game conventions. But no, Sonic the Hedgehog in this country, for like a good 7 years, non-stop, had a convention just dedicated to it. Literally, the first year, it was literally in a teeny, like, little hall. There was, like, just some display cases of, like, people's Sonic collection. I think they got the best guest they got, and to this day, they never got her back. And I think maybe because we memed the hell out of her was part of the reason. They got the actual lady who sung Can You Feel the Sunshine, plus some of the people who did the like UK Summer Comics, but they all came back like the next year. But they literally got the lady who sung, "Can you feel the sunshine? It's lighting up your day." They got her in, and she literally came on stage and did it, and did the song. I think, to my knowledge, that is like one of the only times she's been to a convention and actually like done her music on stage. It was like the most amazing experience. And this is like later on they got like Crash 40 to play, which is also an absolutely amazing experience. But like Crash 40, they play quite a lot. So, but the fact is that you went to the first Summer Sonic, you actually got to see the woman singing "Can You Feel the Sunshine" from Sonic X. I said X, I mean R. Actually sing, like probably the only time she's ever done it in concert. And she's just like, and there was just someone like posted, like passing around a photo or like a drawing of Tails doll they done, just saying the words "Can you feel the sunshine?" And then I was like, after that, Tails doll sort of became a meme. Ignore the fact that I just died. Just became a meme at the convention. Just like everybody's like, "Tails doll, yeah!" And it literally was because of this first one. So one year, the convention had to move to Brighton because it was the Olympics. So it's normally in London, so I had to get like a really early train. And I mean, Brighton is for you those that don't know, it's a seaside town in the United Kingdom. Its biggest flaw is that its beach is full of rocks. Literally, there's no sand on the rocks. Literally, I don't know what it is. It's just the whole beach is full of rocks, and that's a rock fact. Yeah, I got my Over the Garden Wall reference there. So I think they were hosting it at one place. So what happened was I'd minded my own business. And the night before, I was going to. Yes, you didn't miss it. I was going to London Film and Comic Con, and I'm just minding my own business, and like I'm just sitting there, and I get a message from my friend, and she's like, "Tim, did you hear about Summer of Sonic?" And I went, "Wait, what? No, that's tomorrow. Like I'm at London Film and Comic Con now." And she's like, "No, the place that it's supposed to be caught fire." And I like went, "Oh no!" Like I was looking forward to that. Like I was looking forward to my yearly sort of Sonic nerd, my like sort of Sonic nerd fest. And she's like, "Oh no, don't worry. They've just announced on," and she didn't even follow it, and it was just like, "Oh no, it's okay." They changed. Literally, the people who own the venue happen to own another venue down the road that is slightly smaller, but they say they can still fit the convention there. And I was like, okay. I just like, just the more I think about it, is that literally this place was probably all set up. They had a fire, and they just turned around and go, no, the Sonic fandom is that big that we can't not have our daily dose of like nerding out over Sonic. We can't have our like daily dose. And that's it. I mean, that was the first time Crash 40 were playing. Like, oh no, that was just the second, but I'd missed it the year before because I was in Orlando. And Crash 40 were having a big gig. And I remember because I went to Burger King for my lunch that day. And the Burger King in Brighton, it used to be amazing. They've changed it now. But it used to literally have like film posters like up all over the wall and stuff. And like it was just a really like neat restaurant to go to, even though it was just a normal Burger King. They didn't sell like anything like special. It was just like a really unique place to go. And I don't know, for whatever reason, I just decided to start wearing the Burger King hat. You know, like the little Burger King crown you get. You just get that Burger King crown. And I remember because it was like of the Union Jack, because of it being the Olympics, and then being like, yeah, we want to promote the Olympics and like Britain and stuff. It's not always. Normally the Burger King thing, the Burger King The Burger King crowns are normally normal over here. So I put it on, and I think I kind of forgot I was wearing it. And of course it was really hot in there, so this crown is just getting sweaty and sweatier and sweatier. So I went to the signing to meet Crush 40, and I've forgotten the name of the lead singer. He's an awesome guy, and I really feel bad that I've forgotten his name. And he saw my crown, he's like, "Oh man, you're like the king." And I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm still wearing this, aren't I? Oh, this is awesome. Like, oh, thank you so much. And so he signed it, and so we were at the concert, and I was lucky enough to be right at the front. And and literally what happened was, so I'm right at the front of the concert, and then one of the songs, he literally just grabbed my crown off of me. And then his horror when he realised how sweaty, because this is like a paper crown, how sweaty this crown had gotten. And he sort of put it back. He's like, no, 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 no. And then another guy quickly came up and went, no, no, wait, wait. And literally what he did, he was like wearing a hat. And he sort of put the crown on his hat and gave it back to him. So he was wearing like both hats. And it was just such a like, just such a nuts experience. Like really, really crazy. It was just crazy, crazy. Just I just love conventions so much. I've just really been sad. I got to like one convention this year, right at the start of the year. Literally, I was at this convention, and literally the entire world was falling apart. You know, like in a zombie film where like the main character's just like chilling while like it's like Shaun of the Dead. Like that happened to me at this anime convention. Like we were like in a Tesco's, and literally the hand sanitizer, there was like no hand sanitizer, and we're like, oh no, look at that, there's no hand sanitizer. Like this surely isn't like foreshadowing like big terrible things that are gonna happen. And it's just like it's just so weird to think back then just how much the world has changed. In a way, I'm kind of just happy that last weekend I nerded out. I didn't know that was going to be like my only chance this year to nerd out, but it was almost like deep down inside I knew something wasn't quite right. Something was going to go down. Like subconsciously, it was like, Tina, you're working very hard, chopping all those customers up and down. Just have that weekend to yourself, because you're going to be chuffing a lot of customers around this year. You're going to be doing more than you've ever done before. And yeah, it just feels so weird and unexpected. Yeah, so it was just really odd to think, like, you just know when the whole world was going to shit, you're just like, I don't care, I'm just gonna chill at this anime convention, just gonna see my friends one last time, get some cosplay done, because us trains cosplay as well. Us trains can cosplay as all sorts of things. Sometimes us trains cosplay as buses. So yeah, it was just really bizarre to think. I think that's the thing, that as it happened so early all in the year, no one had really done anything with their year yet. So like the fact that just where this convention happened to sort of sit in their schedule. Oh no 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 no! Oh, that is the biggest troll ever. That is like Dr. Beach in video game level form. So yeah, so the fact is that I could just have that like last weekend of craziness. Really did help. Like, it sucks now. Like, I'm lucky I was only ever going to spend Christmas Day with my family. We aren't going to go and really visit any other family. But I know for a lot of people today that's quite upsetting news. Especially if you haven't seen your family for all year. I mean, I wasn't expecting it. I said I went out today and I thought I plan to go out on Christmas Eve. I know I'm doing a stream. I'm doing a Christmas stream where we're going to watch the worst Christmas special ever. I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be our first watch along. And yeah, it's going to be fun. Also, one thing I am looking forward to is on Boxing Day, 9:25, Saturday morning. I ain't done this in a long time. I'll be getting up to watch Saturday morning television. SMTV Live's going to have a special. Those of you who don't know or don't remember or probably don't care, SMTV Live was a Saturday morning television show in the United Kingdom, and one of its claims to fame was it was pretty much one of the starting places of Anton Deck's TV or presenting career, because they had done other things. This is kind of like was, I think, one of their first big presenting jobs. And of course, probably more to you nerds and guys, this was the place where Pokemon was first shown on terrestrial television. And the show pretty much really embraced Pokemon. So yeah, it just feels really nice. I don't think they're showing Pokemon though. I think it's more a documentary about like them, like how the show was made and stuff. And like Anton Deck's and Kat's career now. Because all three of them still have a career, like quite a good career. All three of them have, like I think very few. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. So it just, to me, it just feels really nice that I'll get to go and wake up for Saturday morning like television. I haven't done it since I was a kid. Like they'd show Digimon and Pokemon, so it just feels good. So, like the little things. James Martin. Ah. Yeah. So some people are still like in tier 2, so all the shops are open. You still got to do. As I said, I wanted to get my mum something special, and I had an idea of a gift I wanted to get her, and luckily I managed to get it, so I'm really happy. I hope she would like it. But as I say, I'm not going to say on stream what it is, because I don't want her to know, or you guys to know before she knows. Also today, I went to game, and I was speaking to a guy. I was looking for Pokemon cards, because we're doing a big opening on Saturday. Not Saturday, on was it Saturday? On Boxing Day? We're doing a big Pokemon card opening, and I wanted to buy a few more boxes for, like, to celebrate us opening the opening of this channel and Tina, myself. I said I wanted a few more. I wanted a few more Pokemon cards to open. So I was actually speaking to the guy in game. And we were just talking about streaming and stuff. And I said that I literally started streaming that night or the night before. And he actually took my profile. And it was just so funny when he was just like, oh, so what's your stream name? I just told him my name. He was like, what the? But he did. He showed me. He had subscribed. So if you're watching, I'm sorry I didn't catch your name. I should really like go and subscribe back. But yeah, no, he's just saying he said he was just starting to stream as well. Like not VTuber stream. But yeah, no, it was just really nice. I also went to the local toy shop, and they're really good at getting like the hard to get Pokemon card stuff in. Like this is where I managed to get a load of Champions Path packs, and this is where I drew my shiny Charizard. That like a perfect condition one is like worth like £3,000, I believe. Wait, am I going back? Oh no, right. Oh, sorry. I thought I was. What was like a? Oh, phew! I saw what the level was trying to do there. Yeah, so I went into that and they actually had like the elite box, which I had not seen anywhere, and it has like a card in there that's like automatically like worth 30 quid on eBay right now. So it's like easily worth getting this set because you get like 10 packs of like Champions Path. That I think a pack of that by itself right now on eBay goes for £8 plus because they never released the packs individually. So yeah, so I just got this box that had 10 packs of Champions Path. I mean, I've not opened it. Yeah, but yeah, no, it was just neat to get it. So good to see you, E3. As I say, it was just nice to get it. So hopefully we're on, said on Boxing Day, we're gonna have a nice big stream where I open up all these. Oh, phew! I said I'll be opening up all these Pokemon cards. Hopefully I'll pull another shiny Charizard or the Gigantamax Charizard that is also just a little smidge less expensive, but it's like technically shiny Charizard goes for like silly money right now, the full art one. So yeah, hopefully we may pull something rare, which was one of my goals, to pull something super rare. I know, I really screwed this part up. Oh, I got a load of box sets to open. I even... Oh! Ah! Ah! Eh! Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, so I'll be opening up a load of cards on Boxing Day with a bit of luck. That's going to be awesome if I do. What's it, Boxing Day? So that'll be like my big Christmas opening. Tina, hello there. Nice to see you. Konnichiwa. Do you think I should do a compilation of the goblin sounds, or yeah, the sounds I make when I die? There's like a long compilation of me going. No, 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 no! Bad backnet. I should play Dr. Robotnik's Me Bean Machine on here at some point. It's like one of the only. It's like one of the only. Oh, we got 6 viewers, which is an all-time record. Hey there! It's great to see you as well. I hope you're enjoying the stream. As I was saying, it's great when people pop in. Say I love it when people come say hello. I understand. I think one of the Hollow Live girls is streaming like now, so I can understand. You're gonna get the choice of a Hollow Live girl and poor little Tina here. I think I mean, maybe I should make a stream where I just go. You know what? I'm just going to join. I'm just gonna watch one of the Hollow Live girls. No, like one of their streams and just be like, comment on it and just be like, yeah, see, this is why my streams suck. See, they're actually good at video games. See, I'm really good at Mario, but I just don't think I quite ever had Sonic down to a T as much. I mean, the later ones I do, I think I'm just not very good at number 1. Hello there! Konnichiwa! More gremlin voice. We just have Tina Gremlin. I think we'll do one more thing through. It's just like we just remix it to like the Sonic theme, like. Bum, 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 bum. So guys, any suggestions of like any retro games you'd like to see me play? I'm always up for taking requests. Like I really want to play a lot more older games because I don't think there's many VTubers out there who do older stuff. I mean, not gonna just see that. Look at how good I am at that. Can I actually get the Chaos Emerald this time? See, I've never been able to beat a Sonic game with all the Chaos Emeralds. I have beaten Sonic 3 when I was a kid, because as I never had a Mega Drive, I never really owned Sonic games until like they weren't on Sega consoles anymore, or only Sega consoles anymore. But the only Sonic game I really owned as a kid was the Sonic 3 and Knuckles collection that came out on PC. And came back to Rage after dinner. Rage! So I only really, as a kid, played Sonic 3. So Sonic 3 I know quite well. But this one. Also, fun fact about this song here. In Japan, you know the claw machines you can get? Like the really old 90s ones? Use the Supersonic theme? Okay, the games I like. I love Super Mario Brothers. I am a huge Super Mario fan. I do like the Sonic games. I just think I'm better at the later Sonic games. I just don't think I played Sonic 1 a lot as a kid. And I think the more platformy elements, I just feel weird platforming on it. I'm used to more speed levels on the Sonics. I'm just a lot more used to Sonic 3 and Sonic 2 to a lesser extent. Play games style ways. I like Grand Theft Auto. I love playing Football Manager. What other games do I like? I do like stuff like Tycoon Roller Coaster. I love Tycoon Roller Coaster. I love SimCity. We'll be playing SimCity in the next stream, actually. We'll be playing the Super Nintendo version of SimCity. I love that version really. I know there's like newer and better versions, but I've always had a special place in my heart. Ah! That's no fair! Did anybody test this game before they released it? But yeah, other games I like. I love Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I do still play the newer ones, but I like I love Final Fantasy, and to a lesser extent Kingdom Hearts. I'm gonna admit it, I really was not a fan of the last game. That didn't happen. I was not a fan of the last Kingdom Hearts. I think it kind of just got a bit too silly. I really just didn't like it. Yeah, I decided because I might as well. I really didn't like the last Kingdom Hearts. I will admit I didn't keep up to date with all the spin-offs. So I'm partially to blame here. I understand what sort of viewership I guess the Kingdom Hearts fan base is going for now. I mean, I'm a humongous Disney fan. Ever since I was a little tank engine, I've loved my Disney. I've been to Disneyland. They do let trains into Disneyland, just to let you know. I've been lucky. I've been to Disneyland Paris. I've been to Disney World in Florida. I have been to Disneyland in Tokyo and Tokyo Disney Sea, and I've even been to Disneyland in Hong Kong. Meaning the only Disneylands I've yet to visit is California, which I actually was due to visit this year, but yeah, Tycoon Roller Coaster is actually a really funny game. I do like games like that, but just Tycoon Roller Coaster. Oh, I do love Lego Island. Lego Island is another game I just love. I played it so much. I was thinking about it and I'm trying to get it working. I really want to stream it on here. I love to do a Lego Island stream. Just me playing Lego Island and playing. Then I want to play Lego Island 2 because I never played it, but I heard it's not very good. And I heard, because what apparently happened in Lego Island 1 was literally one day before they released it, they thought it was going to be a humongous flop. So they literally fired everybody involved. So when they made Lego Island 2, essentially nobody came back. Like, even like the voice cast is totally different. So I've been playing Lego Island, and plus I think that actually came out on stuff. Yeah, so Disneyland Hong Kong. All the Disney's good. I want to go to California. I'm really sad. So I had it all planned out. I'd booked it all. And unfortunately, alas, it wasn't meant to be. The best laid plans of mice and men. I mean, that's almost a saying. There's always a saying you should always remember. I love that saying. It makes literally no sense. But even when things go wrong, I just tell myself the best laid plans of mice and men. But with me, it's more best laid plans of mice and trains. I love that book, by the way, of Mice and Men. I'm not a really big reader, but I do just love that book. I think if there was ever a more perfect story told, I think it was of Mice and Men. And I quote it. I actually quote of Mice and Men so much. And I get annoyed because sometimes I forget characters' names, and everyone's like, "There's one saying I've forgotten what the line was. It's said by I've forgotten the character's name. It says it's the last line in the book. I'm not going to ruin us Mice and Men for you, and essentially, let's just say two characters really fall out at the end. We'll leave it at that. And one of the characters just turns around to the other character and just says, like, I don't get it. I thought those two were friends. And this guy just throughout the book is just like a really like insensitive dick. But I just don't know. I just love that line. Just that line. It's almost like you have people in your life who are going to be like that. They just never. Oh no, it wasn't a Disney movie. It was Lego Island was a PC game. It was a PC game made in the 90s. It was like the first Lego game before they had like Lego Star Wars and Marvel and stuff. So it had nothing to do with Disney. I know later on they have done like stuff with Disney, like games. But this game was like a PC game. It was like a point and click adventure where you went around this island and there was all these really wacky characters. It was actually really fun. It was actually a really fun game. It was a really, really fun game. There's a lot of humour in it. There's one line I remember. It's from one of the doctors. And it's after you do his mission. He's like, oh, thank you like so much for fixing the ambulance. See, I got to get back to practice. Like, practice. I don't understand why they call it practice. You see, I've been doing this for years. And actually, I find it quite insulting that they have to call... They have to... I just as a kid, something just stuck with me. That it's just such a dumb joke. But but there's just like loads of character moments like that in the game. I mean, I'm sure it's aged horribly, and I'm not even sure if we will be able to get it playing, and because it's so like when I was trying to get it to play, it was literally saying, "This is not Windows 95. What is this? I don't like this." That's the only thing with old PC games. If you don't have like an old PC like Windows 95 sitting around somewhere, you're really going to struggle to play them. You're really, really going to struggle to play Lego Island. So I'm looking it up. I'm sort of researching it. I have been told there is a community for Lego. Literally, just I think the fact that everyone got fired, like Lego's not really kept up the copyright. There's never like been a re-release. There's never been an attempt to release it on Steam. I mean, it would sell. I think you can get Lego Loco. That's another good game. Oh, Lego Loco! I definitely gonna play Lego Loco. I'm a train. I got to play Lego. That's another really good game. Think of SimCity, but with trains, and it's more about building. It's more fun building than, oh no, you got to keep a profit and like keep everything. It's more, there's like no limits to what you can build. It's just more, build whatever you want. It's a really, really fun game. But I say, I would love to play Lego Island on stream. That's like one of my top goals. I should have put that in the goals along with the Densha Gotoku, the train game from Japan. The one where you get the really wacky controller. I just love to play that. I know in Japan you can get like arcade cabinets where they've literally just recreated like a train. Oh! It's like game was punishing me for being too clever. But I said, yeah, Lego Island. Lego Island was a good game. I just try to remember. You know when you're just talking about something, you forget what you're talking about, and you think you're talking about the thing from before. Yeah, this train here needs a trip to the depot. Needs a little bit tweaking up from the mechanics, I think. So I said, any suggestions for games you'd like me to? I'd love to play some Famicom games, or Super Famicom games. Like, I'd love to hear some good recommendations, especially for stuff that we never got here in the UK and the US and the rest of the world. Like, I'd love just to play, like, see those like some of these platformers. I want to play Wonder Boy. That's another game I want to play. Wonder Boy in the Master System. I may play that in my next, when I write up my next part of the schedule. I think that'll be the next Sega game I'm going to play. It's on the Master System, the original Wonder Boy. It's such a good game, such an underrated game. I love the hell out of that game. I think I'm going to put that down. And I actually may play the RPGs later, because I never really got a chance to play them. Said, yeah, Wonder Boy. Even though I know it's, I think, Adventure Island, the Adventure Island series. I'll play that as well. I want to play Adventure Island. I know, literally, I think Adventure Island was because they couldn't release it like on the Famicom. But I'm going to play Wonder Boy because that's the version I remember. But the weird thing is, like, Wonder Boy sort of turns into this RPG series that actually, from what I played, looked really cool. And then Adventure Island sort of literally plays like the original. They're saying Wonder Boy said on the Master System or the Sega Mark III, that's it. In Japan it was called, because there's a Mark II and a Mark I. In Japan. We never got the Mark I over here. So there's a whole Sega console we never got. Well, UK is weird because there's a few consoles we never got. We never got the Virtual Boy. Virtual Boy failed so bad it never got a UK release. You do, it said, game hunting, you do find the odd Virtual Boy like thing here and there. You find like the odd game. Like literally in my local cash converters once, they had two Virtual Boy games just randomly there. All the places, it was so random. And they were only selling them for £1 each. Because they literally said they had no idea what it was. Oh, what a save! That's got to go in the highlights. That's going to go in the highlights reel. Oh. Oh yeah, that was the thing. That song there, that's in Japan. It's used on the it was used for a while on the claw machine, like the little claw machines. So if you go into like a thing, that's what when you put your money in, it goes. That literally what it plays is the Sonic theme. Because it was made by, I think the machines were made by Sega. So they were like, oh, if we put the Sonic song on here, it makes people want to buy Sonic stuff. But sometimes in Japan, you actually do find like really old claw machines, and you just hear it, and you're just like, oh yeah. I said the ones they had over here never had it. They always seem to have, I'm the king of the swingers too. That was always the one they had. And oh, bam, bam, bam. Bum, 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 bum. Yes. So nearly there. So yeah, after next time I die, I will just end the stream. I'll be saying goodbye to you guys. But it was fun playing this. I will admit, I think I'm a lot better. I think my next time, I'm just going to jump straight to Sonic 2. But it was fun playing some Sonic 1. I'll put my hands up. I'm not here to pretend that I'm the greatest retro gamer ever. I'm a lot better at Mario, I'm going to admit that. But it was fun playing this again. It did bring back some memories. So I'm definitely going to do Sonic 2 or Sonic 3 next time. Or Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Got to do the superior version. Ah! I said definitely the next Sega game I'm going to play is Wonder Boy. Because I don't know, it's one of those games, actually I have great memories of that. But saying, I'm trying to think what other Sega games. I'd like to do some of the Streets of Rage, and I want to do both Final Fight and Streets of Rage. I wouldn't mind doing when I do a collab with someone. I think I'll do some Street Fighter. I'm horrible at Street Fighter, but I'm still going to do some Street Fighter because, of course, Street Fighter. One of the Street Fighter 2s. I don't know which one. I should play Shaq Fu. I really should play Shaq Fu. That's a game I'd like to play, Shaq Fu. It looks god awful, but that would be fun. I may play some football games actually. I may play stuff like International Superstar Soccer. Maybe some of the really old FIFAs. Maybe if you find one of the really old football manager simulators. I wouldn't mind. I actually do have a copy of Football Manager 2 somewhere. That's like Football Manager like season 95, 96. We can go back. We can go back and we can make football come home. We can make football go home. Imagine that. We can make us win the Euros. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that at some point. We're gonna do Championship Manager 2, right or wrong, and we're gonna win Euro '96. We're gonna win Euro '96. Oh yeah, so there's the old fee. We can make we can make us win Italia '90 as well. That's not good. Hey! Like the game planet people were like, yeah, he's gonna need that. She's gonna need that, I mean. They said, yeah, that would be fun. I wouldn't mind doing it like a really old football simulator. And you just go and buy players that you know are going to be better, like way later on. That's the thing with Football Manager. You'll go like, oh, I'm going to buy like and they'll be useless. Then you go, why aren't you like you are in real life? I remember doing that, like always buying like Andy Johnson in Championship Manager 4, thinking, okay, it's going to be really, and he just never does anything. He just stays a really mediocre like Championship, or like if you buy him for a good, he just does not score any goals. You're like, no, be like real life. Yes. No. Ah. Come on. Ah. But yeah, I'd also like to play some dating sims at some point. I know I got Clanad to play. I said I was going to play Clanad. I'm looking forward to playing Clanad. That's going to be a fun game. I actually may play some of Key's older games. I may try seeing if there's like a patch for Air out there. I'd love to play Air in the Angel Beats game. I think there's definitely a patch for Air out there. But I'm not sure about Angel Beats first one. But yeah, I'd love to play those two games, Angel Beats and Air as well. What other games? I'd love to play Higurashi on Air. I love to play Higurashi on here. I'd do the whole series of Higurashi. I mean, I'd probably do Clanad first, and then after that, I'll do Higurashi. I think it's on Steam, and I think it's a remastered version with slightly better art. So yeah. Oh, I missed my jump. No, now I'm going to die. Oh god, that's Spider-Man 3. The game. I'm going to die. And then she does. And it's dark, but it's dark funny. Dun, 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 dun. So our next stream will be on the 21st. It will be SimCity on the SNES. Ah! Oh! God, how many times? Wow! That is some good gameplay. I need to clip that. I need to clip that. That was with one ring. I just kept managing to. So yeah, our next stream will be on SimCity on the Super Nintendo - Super Famicom for your Japanese viewers out there. A wonderful game, lovely sound. I'd love to play the sequel. There's actually a sequel to it. Everything's getting a bit laggy. Oh, that's why. My computer is on out of battery. I don't know where that's this on. 5 seconds. Ah, there we go. Hopefully the lag will stop. There we go. Sorry for the lag, everyone. I think it's because my computer started running out of charge. I literally accidentally done something. Literally, the charger thing had just slipped out my computer. So sorry for the lag. Yeah, it's on charge now. Don't worry. No, literally, it was on charge. Just somehow I must have knocked it earlier, and it had come out, and I hadn't realised. Dun 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 dun. Ah, and that is the end of that. Dun dun. Yeah, you can just hear the game dying. There we go. Right. So yeah, that was my Sonic 1 playthrough. As you can see, I'm not very good at Sonic 1. Really, really not very good. Oh. Okay, I don't know what happened there. My entire screen, I just blacked out there for a moment. My entire screen went black. But yeah, it was fun playing that again. I definitely think next time I'm going to play like Sonic 2 or 3. Definitely next Sega game I want to play is Wonder Boy for the Master System, the original, because I really did like that game. But yeah, as I said, please subscribe to the channel if you have enjoyed what you have seen. Please subscribe if you have not enjoyed, because we really do need the subscribers. Also, we got the little we got our Twitter here. I'm just trying to point at it. Look, at Engine Tina. There we can see. So I definitely will play Sonic 2. I definitely will play Sonic 3. I think next time we're not going to go back to Sonic 1. I'm just going to skip straight to Sonic 2. I also like to play Sega Sonic, the arcade one, but I'm not sure how I'd get that working. I'd love to actually play some arcade games. I'd like to play stuff like the Ninja Turtles arcade game, Simpsons arcade game, the X-Men. I'd actually just like people to recommend me some really good like fighting arcade games, like you know that style, that sort of Street of Rage thing. As I said, please give us a subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, hopefully this worked on Twitch. Sorry if I haven't responded, because it only comes up here with my YouTube comments. I do believe I did dual stream. I hope I dual streamed it. But yeah, thank you so much everybody who watched today. I know we're only a humble beginning, but no, today was actually generally really fun. I feel like I'm actually getting into this now. I'm getting into this persona, and yeah, it's actually getting really fun. I really hope I'm back on the 21st, 11:30 at night, because I'm actually running my passengers up and down. They got me on the late shift, so unfortunately I'm going to be chugging up on my little branch line. But afterwards I'm gonna come straight back to the depot. Gonna have a nice little snack of coal, and then I will be on. I'm gonna be playing SimCity on, I believe, the 21st. Then on the 23rd I'm going to be playing Donkey Kong Country again. You were playing that yesterday, so if you want to check me out, I'm a lot better at that game than I am at Sonic 1. After that, 24th, we'll be having a watch along. I'm not quite sure when this will be. Maybe a lot earlier on in the day, because I do kind of want to spend Christmas Eve with Mama Train and Dada Train, and of course my sister Express Train. Of course, I'm not going to be streaming on Christmas Day because I want to spend it with my family, and Boxing Day we're hopefully going to be doing the the big Pokemon card opening. We've got so many boxes. I've got to post it up on Twitter how many boxes we got to open, so hopefully we can pull something good to celebrate the opening of Tina the Tank Engine. I really hope you have enjoyed our stream today. Sorry for the issues at the start. Hopefully we will sort them out as time goes on, but thank you for being very patient. I really hope you do enjoy the stream, but until next time, I'll see you again. Bye bye.